What are we loading up for, Jed?
Oh, well, we're going to go do some yoinking. We're going to go take the motor and transmission out of, what year is it?
The 86.
An 86 Ford Ranger. What else would it be? And we're just making sure we're taking the whole shop with us. That's what that is, pretty much. Well, I think we got everything. Close to it. Ought to be. Goodness, what's in here?
What is that bag?
Bag of confusion. And repurposed tools. Need the bucket.
Yep. Gotta have a bucket. So, I'm officially getting started on the 4-liter first-gen build. Got an 86 4-wheel drive Ranger that is going to get a 4-liter 5-speed drivetrain out of a 92 Explorer. It's been on the back burner forever, and it's time to get started. Get out of here. Yeah. So you revamped it to get the heater in there.
Yeah, we need a heater.
Yeah, we're definitely going to need a heater.
And the fuel and...
Oh, we got her. It took a little bit of... It's fine.
And if you guys look right over here, see this little camera stand here? That means we're going to be doing some filming. A lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Super ready.
She rolling?
Yeah.
The red light on?
Yeah.
That ain't facing me. Give me it. Red light's on. Alright, so I have the world's greatest cameraman.
Hello.
So I'm gonna drive and run the camera. But everything's fine. It's fine. Alright. So due to an operator error, we did not get the footage of me talking to you guys about the 86 Ranger and basically introducing you to it. So I'm going to do that now, which is actually a couple days later. All minor details, it's fine. So it's a 1986 Ranger that I bought from the original owner, and it was all rusted out and pretty crappy, and the driver's seat was completely ruined, and the dash was all cracked. And I'll put some before pictures of the truck in now, and then kind of through the process I'll put some pictures as it progressed all the way to when it was done. My grandpa, who did paint and body work for his entire life, couldn't stand the way the truck looked, so he volunteered to help me do it up nice and restore it. So my grandpa and I, over the span of probably 9 months, kind of together restored the inside and outside of the truck, and then I did the typical teenager things and put a sound system in it and put a 2-inch lift on it, tires, all that good stuff. My grandpa was so proud of how the paint job on that truck came out, because it came out nice, and you'll see that in the pictures. But what was I going to say next? So I kind of picked up in the next clip that you'll see explaining that I sold the truck because I bought my grandpa's truck off of my grandma after my grandpa passed away. Sounds confusing, but it makes sense. So that's pretty much it. That's the intro to the 1986 Ranger. We call it the brown truck, the root beer brown truck. Seldom I call it Charlotte, because that was kind of its name back whenever I first bought it back. This series will be a little bit different and kind of slow moving, but it's very meaningful to me because my grandpa and I restored this truck together. So just a fair warning, it'll be a little bit of a different change of pace from the typical shenanigans, but it'll be pretty sweet when it's done. Red lights on?
Nope.
So I sold this truck, and shortly after I sold it, my grandpa actually passed away. So I kind of halfway kept tabs on where I thought it was. I thought it was, you know, in a certain geographical area, and just kind of forgot about it for a while because I was driving his truck at the time. And I lost my license, long story short, got my license back, got T-boned in Grandpa's truck. That truck got totaled. I'll throw some pictures in now of that truck. So, anyway, finally, this truck came back up on Facebook Marketplace with a busted coil bucket because someone like hit a rut or a pothole really good and just sheared the rivets off that hold the coil bucket on the right side.
Nice.
Which also sheared the brake line off, obviously. Mm-hmm. And the price was very right. So I got a truck and trailer as fast as I could physically get a truck and trailer, and I went and bought it. And it's been in storage for, what are we thinking? A year and a half now. And it's finally time! Yank the engine and transmission out of it. And then I'm going to maybe do like a cab mount that's gone, and maybe some other miscellaneous things. I might like do a little bit of painting and stuff on the chassis. And then a 4-liter and 5-speed out of a 92 Explorer, and the wiring harness and everything to make it work are going to go back in it.
Oh, yeah.
So it'll be a 1986 Ranger with the drivetrain out of a 92 Explorer. And that'll also get us upgraded from a Dana 28 front end to a Dana 35 front end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So exciting. She's going to be a unit.
Dude, this thing's going to be so cool when it's done.
We got the whole gang here. Me and Brandon come to turn some wrenches and give a hand. So we're going to... What's the goal today? What is our full goal by the end of the day?
By the end of the day, the engine and transmission should be out of the truck. We'll see. First, we got to get the salamander going in the shop.
Yeah, it's a little chilly in here.
All right.
You can kind of see my breath. It's pretty chilly. So let's have some heat. That is the quote right there. I love that. Oh, Henry Ford. Just let that soak in. Mm-hmm. Words of wisdom. Ka-dow!
So, I'm going to attempt to start the truck and move it around a little bit. Partially for entertainment, but also so that if I go to sell this engine and transmission, I've got some evidence that it was a running and driving truck. You can leave it off for now.
So dark in here now.
Goodness gracious. My eyeballs are warm after that one.
This is the same jump pack that was giving us trouble on the Intercamino. And she's got a full charge to her now. So, should be a different story. You got her all hooked up there, bud. Oh, she's cranked over.
If something starts going wrong, this one will be the easiest.
Scream really loud.
Yank that off. Oh, look at that mood lighting.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta get used to lifted trucks, or a lifted truck again. Ah!
Get in there.
Most people will probably be like, golly, it's just a Ranger with a 2-inch lift. I'm 5'4" on a really warm day.
When he gets out of bed.
No, not all the keys to all my vehicles are always in the ashtray.
No, they're not.
For 1,000 cold correcting amps, I think that brings a piece of two.
Holy crap, we just about had a mess.
How's that?
This was just barely,
Ooh.
it was leaning out of the mirror, and I grabbed a hold of it, and now it's mine.
Okay.
Bring the thunder!
No.
I guess jiggle the cables a little bit? I don't understand.
Here, will you take over?
Just barely.
Try it. That's a hard no.
Well, son of a gun. Freaking Ford Ranger.
No, not really.
I would. That's something hard to understand. Walk across the shop.
So, the jump pack worked for a couple different vehicles that Jake's jumped. But it's like every time we have a camera on it, that's what it is. It's camera shot. It doesn't want to be recorded doing its job. I don't know why. It should just work. I don't understand. I would assume Jake's grabbing a battery. Here he is. Yo!
Get over here!
What?
It's like trying to tame a bunch of monkeys. So, we're going to introduce you to the donor vehicle and also steal the battery out of it.
Yeah. I'm just sitting up here. So here we go. Let's go see what's going on. Oh, excuse him, why?
Oh, got it.
Shutting that door right now. '92 Ford Explorer, 4-wheel drive, 5-speed. Bad slave cylinder, rusted out beyond all reason. So Good old Illinois weather will do that.
I don't have to feel bad about robbing the drivetrain out of it.
Runs and drives really good.
Does it?
Slave cylinders,
Sure.
however, bud.
In theory.
Yes, if you can float the gears, which is very difficult in a Mazda with a Mazda transmission. Yes, I almost got to test drive it whenever I went and looked at it, and I didn't have the finesse to just put it on the rev limiter and cram it into first gear, so we ended up just pushing it by hand. But I did get to hear it start and run, and she's an absolute runner for sure. Good running rig. And the guy said, he goes, if you're brave enough to just rev her up and drop it in gear, it'll drive. It just has no clutch. Slave cylinder's out. This is a big old battery. I might need it. Let's get the team lift. You ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3! Thank you. So, you'll see this again, hopefully in the next 3 months.
Perfect.
Oh, big rock.
You're gonna wonder where he put the battery in.
I'll drag it around, probably at the golf cart.
Ooh. Like it's warming it up in here, but not over there.
Do what?
All the heat's like staying in here. Bring them under. Oh, ow.
So, because we can never have good batteries around or jump packs that freaking work, just gonna start tearing it apart, and whoever wants to buy the engine someday can just try to take my word for it that she runs really good and drives really good, like really, really good considering all the circumstances. Okay, tearing it apart. Wow, this thing is super sturdy.
How you doing, Brandon?
Alright, so we're getting the drive shaft out, getting the coolant draining. I'm going to put Jed in charge of taking the hood off, and that's about all I got for you right now. So all the drive shaft bolts are broke loose. The guys have got the hood off and doing all kinds of things. I've been under the truck, I don't know what they're doing. But officially a decision has been made to get the truck up on jack stands now because it's to the point where I've got Croyle soaking on some things, and to get the drive shaft and the carrier bearing undone and all that good stuff and miscellaneous what have you, the truck needs to be jacked up.
Going up. All the way.
Woo!
Workout.
I need professional help.
You do that already. get a look at this passenger side suspension. A little bit more. That block of wood over there. That is the that's the suspension for the passenger side of the truck. All right, whoa.
Quality.
Whoa.
Wow. That's nice.
So I can do the other side. Make sure you don't lean on her.
A little bit. A healthy amount.
So you got a good shot of that wooden block, huh?
Yeah.
It's pretty good stuff. I'll tell you what, it rides nice for just having a block of wood as the front right suspension.
Take your word for it.
What?
Way too tight to turn with that.
Way too tight to turn with that?
Yeah.
How about this ratchet? Alright, so we got her jacked up on the jack stands as high as they'll go on blocks, but we've got wooden safety blocks under the tires here. So we're super safe. And in the back we've got the non-recalled Harbor Freight jack stands. And Jed is working on the drive shaft. I busted all the bolts loose and now he's gonna just rip it out of there. Hopefully. Yeah, that's a 10 millimeter adapted from half to 3/8 to quarter on an impact driver. It's fine.
Am I seeing this right?
Yeah, you're seeing it just fine. Give her.
Try it out. Right. That did not sound good.
Did it just finish off the head of the bolt? Or what? Or is the socket
Come here, guys.
is the socket dinked?
Guys, come here. Look.
Oh wow.
That's a beauty.
That's why you're supposed to use Taiwanese 1/4-inch drive sockets on impacts.
Perfect.
So, you know what I'm gonna do, right? I'm gonna go get another one.
do it.
We got some nasty crap in the radiator. Oh yeah. That's definitely some sort of water and oil. The real question is it ATF from the trans cooler? Or is it oil? What are your thoughts? I don't know, no. Whatever it is, I guess it's a good thing we're doing an engine swap. Just lick it. What you doing there?
Oh my.
Huh?
Oh.
Oh.
Grammy. Grammy food.
My grandma is the cutest person ever. She brought the full lunch setup. The wipes, the sandwiches, chips, and oatmeal cream pies.
These are legitimate Grammy savings.
Dude. She's awesome.
Grammys.
Best boss ever, right?
Kata?
What are you guys doing down here?
You just beat this with a hammer, correct? And it comes right out of there?
Here you go,
No.
Here, hammer.
Yeah, just beat it with a hammer.
I don't think that's how you get it out of there.
Hit it. Beautiful.
Did it work?
Yeah.
Okay. What you doing?
I'm just gonna start prying on stuff while he's beating on stuff. And we'll see what happens.
Brandon.
Brandon?
Why are you hammering?
Busting the rust loose, man.
Yeah, that's not...
Quality unit.
Not very much of that, sir.
Kata.
Once that carrier bearing's unbolted, she'll come right off.
It is unbolted.
It's unbolted. A little, hold on, I has ideas. No ideas.
Well, you guys just keep at it.
I need a car bar, big one.
Got the power steering pump out. Got the alternator off. Radiators out.
Watch your head.
Hoses. Heater core hoses.
Huh?
I got back here just so it doesn't.
What you're supposed to do is... Okay, like that.
Where you are, to get this.
Ow. Alright, easy pushing around. Tell me to move, because that...
I didn't know I was on top of you.
No, you are. There you go. Ain't much help now.
In true roadkill style, we got a triple homicide in the transfer case department.
Let this tranny down some?
Yeah.
We'll have to be nice and easy on that jack handle over there.
Yep.
Is that enough?
Nope.
Is that enough?
Yep.
I got the vacuum line off and the electric line off, but looks like you're caught up on something
The
else.
drive shaft.
No, I mean I know the shaft, but there's a line there, yeah. Jake, are you able to see what that's?
You jump into this, right?
Yeah, okay.
That damn bucket was in my leg, came out smoother.
The whole everything is still hooked up?
No, I unplugged.
Yeah, there's one, two, there's two, three different lines right here.
What are you thinking?
I need a light or something.
See if this thing acts like a light. I'm gonna just scoot your foot right there.
I ain't gonna be able to hold the tranny like this.
Well, not all the way there. Just you can bring it right there. I just didn't want you to end up with ATF up to your knees.
Jake, I'm gonna need you in here to look at these,
Uh-huh.
and I gotta go grab you a pair of pliers because I don't know how that clip works on that.
Oh
So-
my! I forgot that that was a thing. Okay, that clip was brittle enough that it just fell apart. That line is the speedometer cable, believe it or not. And I can't tell off the top
What
of my...
clip did you take off?
It broke for the wire.
So why isn't it off there?
I just barely inked on it.
Well, that doesn't help us much, goober.
Well, yeah, it didn't work. What I tried to do was not successful. That speedometer cable, I am not sure how it comes out.
Just like that.
Okay.
Come on, Greg.
You're good.
Good?
Yeah, it's undone.
Here you go. Have your transfer case. I knew tranny fluid was gonna come out.
I didn't know that much was like all of it. I knew some was gonna come out, but
Yeah, I didn't expect that much of it.
boy, it's just running too.
That's the only thing that took me by surprise.
Yeah, it's not that heavy.
Mm-mm.
I say me and you have taken out heavier than that.
Got it in your ear?
Oh yeah. My ear, my left eye.
Yeah, it splattered. It hit him right in the side of the face, and I'm soaked over here. So
My
Alright.
hat's drenched, I think.
it was fun.
Well, it seems like it would have been.
You can see the excitement on or in his ear. I would say in his eyes, but
Okay, so somebody should have been put in charge of draining the transmission and transfer case.
I like to say I'm sorry. Put that on record.
It happens.
Bummer.
You recording me?
Well, I was till you started cussing.
Yeah. You recording again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take 2.
Oh, she's live now, huh?
Live action.
Oh my goodness. So, gonna try to get the Y pipe out of here, and then I'll take the starter out while I'm down here doing that, and then probably linkage from the tranny, and then tranny cooler lines, and then the pan off the bottom of the transmission. That way we know she's empty. Then the transmission. But pretty much blew the schedule away by quite a bit, and it won't be done today. But we'll see what we can do.
Rolling.
So, it's a couple days later from the last bit of footage you saw. And this is me explaining the end of that day. Our salamander quit working. So, we got cold at a rapid pace and decided to use a little bit of our time at the end of that day to clean around the wood stove in this old shop and check it over and make sure everything's fine and good and clean and clear, so that the next time we come up here we could start with a nice hot fire to begin the day of work on the Ranger. So Jed's got her ripping, and I'm gonna finish my coffee and then we're getting started. So this is the end of the 86 Ranger build part 1. The next part will be coming in the next couple weeks. We'll see what we can get done. So thanks for watching.